Hello, my name is Poonam Agarwal. Welcome to ExplainX. I've already made one video on electoral bonds showing the bond, the original bond, and also showing where the hidden numbers are and how it is visible under the ultraviolet ray. This video I've made in Hindi. Now I'm making it in English so that the reach is much wider. This is especially for those people who do not understand Hindi, and I want this video to reach out to maximum people to understand what exactly electoral bond problems are and what and how the hidden numbers are visible on the electoral bonds. So before I start, I would like to thank all my subscribers for showing so much of love and affection on my videos, their comments. I really want to thank them. Shukriya, बहुत बहुत shukriya. I want to thank them from the bottom of my heart for showing their love, leaving comments and liking and sharing my videos. I definitely need your support to continue to show my work to all of you. Thank you so much once again. Now, getting back to electoral bonds, first I'd like to show you how the bonds look like. This is the electoral bond which I purchased in 2018. That time I was working for the Quint. I purchased two electoral bonds. As you can see, one is dated 5th of April 2018 and the other one is dated 9th of April 2018. Now, I'll tell you why I purchased these two bonds. That was the time it was sold for the first time by the State Bank of India in Delhi. I went to Delhi State Bank of India branch in Parliament Street to purchase this. The reason behind was the fact that the government came up saying that the electoral bonds will keep the donor's name anonymous. So when I was working at the Quint, my editor over there, he said that let's work on it and see actually the bonds do not reveal the name of the donors, what exactly it is. So this bond, as you can see, they are available in different denomination and the lowest one is for rupees 1000. So I went and purchased on 5th of April first bond, which was for 1000 rupees. And when I went there, I simply told them that I want to buy one bond, and the officer was keen to know that why I want to purchase electoral bond and how did I come to know about it. Let me also tell you here that when I went to purchase this bond, not many people were aware of what electoral bonds are. Even the politicians, it was surprising to me as well that they weren't aware of what electoral bonds were. Only a few handful of people were actually aware of it and knew that it is a new scheme which government has brought in to keep the name of the donors anonymous. So when I went there, the SBI officer was keen to know more and more about me, but then when he was left with no question, he asked me to give my KYC, which was Aadhaar card and PAN card. He took all the details related to it from me. After the KYC was done, he asked for the check. I gave him a check of 1000 rupees and then he asked me to wait outside. I waited for half an hour and then the bond was given to me in an envelope. Now, when I saw the bond, as you can see as well, I was surprised that nothing was written on it. As you can see, nothing, absolutely nothing except for the date. Only the date was mentioned. And when this bond was handed over to me, the officer told me that the reason date is mentioned because it is valid only for 15 days. So if the political party deposits it after 15 days, he will not be able to redeem it. So that's the only reason why it is mentioned. The SBI officer did not tell me anything about the fact that there is a hidden number, and which was pretty much very surprising for me. Nor did the government announce that there is a hidden number in it. So after I purchased this bond, I was surprised. But as you understand, journalists are always curious to know, like, actually, does it not contain any number? Is the name of the donor will be kept anonymous? So all these questions started surfacing. So later on, I decided to give it for forensic test. So when this bond was given for forensic test, and it was at that point of time that I got to know that there is one hidden number which is only visible under ultraviolet ray. Now, I am sure all of you want to see how this hidden number looks like and where it is located. So this is an ultraviolet ray torch which I purchased from Amazon. You can get it easily. And now this is the place I'm trying to show you. It is right here. I'll try to show it to you again. As you can see here, OT012101. If I remove the torch, nothing is visible. But if I put the torch back there, it will be visible again. So this is the mystery, which was solved after the forensic report was given to me. And this is the forensic report which I got, and this was done dated 11th March 2018. Sorry, 11th April 2018. And in the forensic report also, apart from other watermark, it does say that it has a unique number. So I purchased two electoral bonds just to show that it is a unique number. So the first electoral bond contained 01 and the second one contained 02. So first electoral bond I purchased on 5th of April. The second one I purchased on 9th of April. Now, if I let me show the other number as well. It is 0102. You can see here the entire number. So this is the mystery behind electoral bond. Now, the process. You would like to know why this hidden number and what is the need of it. Let me also tell you before I get into that when I got to know about this number, it was a feature which I was not aware. Of course, many people weren't aware, like what is the need of a hidden number. When I spoke to one former senior RBI officer about it, even he was surprised that what kind of feature is this. He said he has never seen such a feature on currencies. Worked for years in the RBI, but he wasn't aware of such a feature. He said there are watermarks which could be not so visible in the daylight, but a hidden number like this was very much a shocker for him as well. So now the question arises, why hidden number? What is the need of a hidden number? They could have just put the serial number on the bond itself. Now, if you put the serial number on the bond, now for instance, Poonam Agarwal has purchased an electoral bond with a serial number 02. Then it will be written. Now, it would be very much obvious that the SBI is able to track, because when the bond will be submitted back to the SBI bank for redemption, they will definitely match the serial number. So it was a kind of a misleading message by the government. Government purposely didn't put it visible to the naked eyes for a simple reason that then it will become very obvious that the unique serial number is the way to track the donors. That is the only way. Instead of keeping it visible to the naked eyes, they chose to hide it in the bond. Now, why hidden number? We know that. Now, what is the need of the number? So, when the electoral bond was launched, SBI did tell the government that we need a unique number, serial number, for two reasons. One, to show that the bond is genuine, and two, to do the audit trail. These were the two reasons which were given by the government. In fact, when I did the story at the Quint about the hidden number, there was a statement released by the Finance Ministry saying that this feature, the hidden number feature, is there for security purpose. Fair enough. But then later on in RTI reply, the SBI said that this feature is important for the audit trail, which clearly means that the government is went with this serial number, hidden number, for the audit trail. Otherwise, how would one know whether the bond is genuine or not? Now, what is the process? Once the purchaser purchases, what happens? So, for example, I have purchased two bonds. One for 1,000 rupees, another for 1,000 rupees, which means two bonds for 2,000 rupees on a different day. So, when I went and purchased it, they will write Poonam Agarwal purchased this particular bond, serial number this, on so and so date with the denomination of 1,000 rupees. So this record is maintained by the SBI, so that when the bond comes back to the SBI, they are able to match it. That this particular serial number, definitely they will check the serial number which is hidden, because otherwise how will they understand whether it's genuine or not? That's the basic system, in the banking system. When we deposit check, they also check the check number. So it is just not possible. They will not check the hidden number. So once the political party submits it back in the SBI, they check the number. Once they feed the number, they will get the name of the purchaser, which is Poonam Agarwal. It is not difficult. So now what I'm trying to say, that the SBI in the court said that the data is maintained in two silo. Now, two silo means that one is the purchaser data, another is the political party data who have redeemed it. Now they are saying to bridge the gap, they will take time. My question is simple to them. When there is a hidden number, and they know there is a number which they need to find out to do the audit trail, how is it possible that they have not maintained a proper database on it? And how difficult would it be for them to find it out? One simple input of the number on any software will give the entire data related to the electoral bond. So this is one question I would like to pose it to SBI and other people who are other stakeholders. How is it difficult? Now coming back to the other issue of audit trail. Now audit trail is something we all know, it is done yearly. Now, as far as the SBI is concerned, I'm sure they must be doing audit trail of electoral bonds, which have been sold in thousands of crores. It is just not possible they are not doing audit trail every year. So, if they are doing the audit trail every financial year, they must have kept the data somewhere where they have bridged the gap between the two, which is the purchaser and the political party who have redeemed it. Without that, their audit trail will not be complete. Electoral bond scheme is a big scheme which is launched by the government, and lots of money have been donated through this. It is just not possible that the audit trail is not being done. So why is SBI not able to give a collated data on this to the Election Commission is a question, because right now that the SBI is going to share with the Election Commission and which will be made public by the Election Commission will be the data in two separate parts. One part will speak about the purchaser, the date of purchase and the denomination, that is the amount of the electoral bond, and the second part will talk about the political party and the date of redemption done by them, and also the denomination of the electoral bond. Now to bridge this, the gap which is not being bridged by the SBI is very important. Otherwise, the public, the citizen of the country, the voters would not know which corporate or which individual donated how much to which political party and when, which is again very, very crucial for all of us to know. And as we know that Lok Sabha elections are coming, and it is indeed very important for us to know. So all eyes are on the 15th of March when this data will be made public. On a lighter note, I would just like to say that in that data of the purchaser, my name would also be there for two bonds. I'm sure they must mention, because I purchased it, although I'd never donated it to to any political party. So hence it will go to for the Prime Minister Relief Fund, of course, because I couldn't donate. But the point I'm trying to make is that the serial number, the hidden serial number, is the key to everything. And if it is there, which is obvious and you have seen it, then why is SBI reluctant in doing the entire process quickly and give it to the Election Commission? Not just that, in the hearing, the Supreme Court also pointed out that what did SBI do in the past 26 days? And as we know that the SBI has already handed over the data, the entire data within 24 hours, which is on 12th March, yesterday by 6 or 7 o'clock, they have handed over all the data to the Election Commission, and Election Commission is expected to upload it on 15th of March, although Election Commission is saying that it is difficult because it's a lot of data. So certainly all eyes are there now, what data we are going to find out, and journalists like me and other people who have worked on electoral bonds will certainly follow this story, certainly try to assess and analyze the data which is being uploaded by the Election Commission, because that's our job. I would also like to say here that a few experts have told me that that thousands of crores have been donated, and the opposition party have always made noise on electoral bonds. To make things easier, why can't the opposition party just put out the names of their donors? It would be much easier for us to find out the remaining bit which went to which went to the ruling party. It would not be difficult to find out. Why can't they put out the names of their donors on the websites or make it public? Because all of us know how much went to which political party. On that note, I would like to end the video here. I hope you like it, and please, if you have any query, please leave a comment on the YouTube or on the tweet. You can also DM to me directly on Twitter. I would love to answer all the questions. Please remember, as a journalist, my job is to give you facts, and I would like to answer all your questions related to electoral bonds. This is one story I've worked on it very passionately, and I still want to follow this story to the core. And please, 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 please subscribe to my channel ExplainX. Please like and share this video. I really need your support. My channel is just a month old. I really, really need your support to continue my work. Thank you so much for watching.